Hello folks and welcome back to our playthrough of Larabee's Star Wars ship pack. So, things will probably look a bit different now because I just realized, well, I'd realized in the previous episode that things were looking kind of weird when I was in the ship designer. And so what had happened is it turned out there was another mod that wasn't installed correctly, and that was the UI Overhaul Dynamic Overhaul mod was messed up. However, it is fixed now, so if I go into Ship Designer, I can actually look and see nothing like it is like over each other, so it all looks like it should. Hooray! Anyways, let's continue our playthrough here, and the Mandalorians are currently at war with the Rebel Alliance, though I don't know how that's going to work. Interstellar Defense Axis? Or... wait, I thought they were? Who are they at war with, then? What? I thought they were at war. Oh, no. Okay. Apparently the war with the rebels ended? And they're both... wait, I'm very confused. I don't know what's going on. I could have sworn that the Mandalorians and the rebels were at war with each other, but no, they are apparently part of an alliance. Any truces? No truces. Am I just losing my mind? I don't know. I give up. I give up trying to figure out what's going on. Anyways, well, going on past my complete loss of everything. Why does this fleet only have 2.2k for everything that's in it? Is it just because they don't have much? They have Kyber enhanced ion cannons. Maybe that's the problem. They're all ion cannons. There's a neat little looking fleet here, though. They got a little bit of everything. They got assault ships. They have battle cruisers, which are, oh my goodness. They have like Sith-looking battleships. They have a battleship from the Rock ship set. They have this little Rebel battle cruiser, almost, I think, there. They just have a really unique ship set here that's just a bunch of everything. And they also have a torpedo cruiser. Who is that from? I don't remember torpedo cruisers. What the hell? Concluded. Oh my god, that's a really messed up Star Destroyer. Alright, well, anyways, at least one of my mods is fixed now. I wouldn't be surprised if we still find one more that's messed up, but we'll get to that when we get to it. Oh yeah, all this looks different too. Yeah, my stuff was just completely messed up. Alright, what other stuff should I clear out? I should clear out the moats. And honestly, I should clear out the collapsed spire to get those research jobs too. Rastaban. Well, we did those commercial zones. We have a bunch of housing. But we need jobs, really. Do I just continue doing commercial zones? I mean, I guess I could. It'll give me energy credits. It's the only thing I can really think of that I can continue doing and still kind of like make some use out of this world. Alright, meanwhile, back over here, we're still upgrading our Star Fortress to get that ready to go for when we do have to go to war with Prime Sentients. Alright, our little fleet is going to leave soon. Once they do leave, we'll hopefully get a sense of if the piracy comes back or not. Piracy is returning. We got base production from, we got some stuff from the star bases. Current piracy there is kind of high. But no piracy effects. Like before, I think we were having piracy effects, so maybe we'll be okay. I don't know. We'll find out. I know if I look at the little trade screen and there's something showing in red, that means there's a good chance that that world may end up having pirates show up, so that's always something to look out for. Alright, back at Tiramore, we are still kind of waiting to finish up the rest of these generator districts. We can do that. Oh, what happened to my minerals? Minerals, where did you go? We were doing so well. Well, I need mining districts. Yeah, don't even do that city district. Do the mining district.
Construction project concluded.
Because I don't know what was happening, and suddenly my minerals went from, I think we were 30 or 50 positive down to 7. Still working on the modes. Oh, and I should probably speed us up again. Get us back going. And there's the motherfucker. Snarling, hissing fiend has appeared out of the void. With one swipe of her giant talons, she snatched the archaeology shuttle carrying the excavation team and the rubricator back to the ISS Traveler, bending it open and prying the rubricator from within. It seems we have finally had the displeasure of meeting the hoarding rat's assailant. The dragon must have been attracted by their countless treasures and made her nest within the royal palace, feasting upon their bodies. Perhaps she was on the prowl or observed from afar as we excavated the ruins, waiting for the right moment to strike. She appears to be growling something in our general direction. Well, let's translate her animal noises. The rats went squeak, squeak, squeak. Then their bones went crunch, crunch, crunch. Now it is your turn to tickle the inside of Shard's belly. Yes, you have been naughty, little ones. The rubricator belongs to Shard. Give back the rubricator this instant. A thunderous rumble erupts from the dragon's belly. Suddenly her wings are wrapped around the ship, her steamy breath fogging up the windshield as she peers inside, a maniacal glint in her eyes. How did she get so close so fast, and is she smiling? Why, you whip my appetite, little ones. She purrs softly, then lunges at it. With all her might, things exposed.
Science ship sustaining damage.
Science ship go boom.
Spaceport offline.
Alright, fire, fire.
Spaceport offline.
Oh god, poor starports.
Spaceport
You got a lot of armor. I don't know if it's gonna be enough. I don't think it's gonna be enough.
Spaceport offline.
Now, I'm pretty sure the dragon's attacks are supposed to come from the dragon itself and not from the star. So it could very well be that there's weird things going on there too. Oh god. Generic Admiral 5, you fool! Or maybe not a fool. The demise of Shard the Dragon. The vile old dragon known as Shard has drawn her final breath. In a satchel around her neck, nestled in the downy fuzz underneath the gnarled scales above her heart, hangs her most treasured possession, the rubricator. A relic capable of replicating any artifact it has come in contact with.
Construction project
Well,
complete.
that was kind of surprising. I kind of thought we were going to lose that, but our fleet came in and they didn't even take any damage. I don't even remember sending my fleet over there. Or maybe... No, I guess I was sending them to Talus and they just kind of We're going this way.
Construction project
Okay.
concluded.
So, the Rubricator. Create 30 minor artifacts for 150 influence. That's not bad. So we'll do that. And that will give us an opportunity to do the Secrets of the First League. Our scientists have begun a special project to study the deeper secrets of the precursors. Does that show up here? Yes. Well, let's start to do some of these various things, which will help us out.
Fleet enhancement supplied. Research concluded.
Let's do the planetary shield generator, even though I'm not entirely sure if we will fully explore using it.
Special project concluded.
Alright, so from the mining drones, let's do the mining station mineral outputs. Alright, well, let's go for the messenger connection, which was something that was done several episodes ago now.
Special project concluded.
The messenger leashed. Wan Den has reconstructed the messenger. It's quite impressive, worryingly so. It seems to be considerably more robust and aggressive than our current edition. There's some confusion about whether we were the source species, and the messenger the modified version, or whether the messenger was our ancestor. Wan Den is firmly of the latter opinion, that we were once much more of a warrior species, and that some meddling precursor muzzled us genetically. Indeed, they consider the loss of our martial abilities a tragedy. Such a tragedy that they have undergone a retroviral treatment to alter their own physiology to that of the messengers. They insist that this will equip them much better to continue the project. Create a form of treason, execute them, destroy their notes, or excellent idea, get on with it. Sure, why not? We're already doing genetic engineering, might as well go all the way. You know, probably another thing that's hurt my minerals was probably getting rid of the mining districts I had on Corellia. That would probably explain some of my issues, now that I'm thinking about it. Tiramore, let's see. Oh, so many different things to do. Let's do... I'm not sure if this is going to be the right choice or not, but let's do the hydroponics farm here.
Research concluded.
Ooh, clone armies. Or the auto-curating vaults. I mean, I do need to kind of work on Unity, because we are kind of lacking there. But, I do the clone army. The messenger, night falls. And who, what? Oh, the Jedi Remnant has completed a science nexus. Okay. So Wan Den has now recreated the genetic heritage of the messenger species. Without stopping to ask anyone's opinion, they've also created a highly contagious retroviral agent. It stalks our worlds. Under its influence, our primary species falls into a chrysalis coma and emerges a day later as the messenger species. This is causing, it is fair to say, some excitement. What was shall be. Circulate a sample of the agent. Transform our entire species. What? Like, everyone? Oh god, we're turning into these things. Everything has gone horribly wrong. So what have we changed? What have we gotten here? We've gotten intelligence. Okay, that's kind of nice. Still charismatic, still engineers. So yeah, the main difference from that to that is just we've become intelligent. And our looks have changed as well. Like, poor Melnia Apla has turned into that thing. Oh yeah, even the, well, the Corellian Arids... Oh, I see. It's created separate species of the, original ones. So Corellian Arid is separate from that Corellian Arid. Okay. I mean, I'll take it. If it'll help with our research, certainly.
Research concluded.
Alright, where do we go from here? Harmony? Let's do supremacy.
Concluded.
Prepare for war. Do the ion cannon research, and very tempted to do that. You know what? Let's do the L-Site and L-Gate Insight. I can also finally upgrade my fleet, although we're at 70 fleet capacity now, so I'm actually kind of still behind a bit. Oh wait, do I need a disruption? Yes, I do, okay. Wait, what is this? Our scientist has, yeah, Wanda and Lim has become part of a new faction, a xenophobe faction.
System survey
I
concluded.
thought I had a xenophobe faction. Apparently I did not.
Research concluded.
Alright, let's do the heritage site. Again, doing stuff for Unity, even though I'm not entirely sure where I'll put it.
Research concluded.
We'll see. Why can't I repair it? Is it because I don't have the minerals for it? Probably.
Construction project concluded.
Ooh, the Research Institute, yes. 'Cause I need to build that, and I also need to build that Ministry of Production here. Yeah, that's kind of needed too. But
System survey.
I need more minerals. Oh, you know what? That's another place where my minerals have been going. Because I've been upgrading these fabricators and alloy plants. That would explain it. Okay, well, first things first, let's buy some minerals. So we can actually start to do some of these upgrades. Gases are good, so we can go from the Gene Clinic to the Cyto Revitalization Center. Let's replace a
Research
couple
concluded.
more city districts here. Why are you still being weird? What if I just demolish you? And then build city district. Okay. Rastaban. We have a few districts I can clear out. Envoy stuff again. Let's see. So we can take a hit to diplomatic weight. But increase faction approval. And hurt the Grion Enclave's opinion of us. Let's do that. This is another problem too. We only have 3 of 6 miners actually working right now over here on Fenhabanis. Hey, the Gree are rivaling us now. Okay, we can do that.
Research concluded.
Let's go for the next level of concussion missiles. My little fleet has been upgraded a little bit. Fleet manager. For Strike Force Wyvern, let's do more battleships. I can do 3 more and another destroyer. To fully reinforce, we need 8,000. Oh, that's so much. And we only have 3.1k right now. Well, we'll get there eventually. Once we do upgrade, though, it should help.
Construction project concluded.
Oh, the Prime Sentience is looking pathetic now. Now that we have at least a couple battleships. So, you know what? Those battleships are definitely helping. Alright, Corellia. Let's do the Ministry of Production. And we just got that Research Institute ready. So we'll do that as well. I think there's still a few things that I can do. That should help, but they're not quite available yet. All right, let's use all of this influence we have.
System survey
concluded. We don't have to claim the systems of the Prime Sentience because they're considered a major threat. Okay. Well, what about the Mandalorians? Claim their stuff. Problem is, they're exploring some of these worlds around here, which is a pain. Then I gotta go and take over, and it's horrible. How do the Mandalorians look as far as their threat? They are superior to us. Fleet power is 1482. Ours is only 625. Ooh, that is bad.
Construction project concluded.
Well, let's go ahead.
System survey concluded.
This is kind of a bad choke point. It gives evasion, which is not good for my starbase. Has shield nullification, that's kind of helpful. Sublight speed reduction would be helpful. But yeah, overall I'm a little iffy. I mean, I guess the same thing here. Evasion is high. Well, I guess we're gonna just build up a starbase here then. Let's see, I'm building up those couple hydroponics farms. That will give me to a +1 available job. Will be around 2 housing left after that. Nothing I can really fill there without kind of messing up everything. Oh wait, no, I can still do a city district. We have one more city district we could do. You know what, just go for the other agricultural district. I'm doing the research for ion cannons, but I'm not necessarily going to use them.
Fleet enhancement supplied.
Uh-oh, I need jobs.
Construction project concluded.
Wait, I can do arcology projects. I need a little bit more influence, but a lot more minerals. How much can I buy? I can buy that. I can buy the minerals I need. Okay. You know, one thing that's kind of sad, I don't have the mineral production building available here.
Research concluded.
So I was hopeful that maybe the research jobs, because they're naturally provided by the planet, that the research jobs wouldn't actually take the upkeep, but no, they still take the upkeep as normal. Research jobs go. Alright, well, I know we're not maxed out, but let's at least do some reinforcement here. We're building a destroyer and a battleship. Move through and take most of the Prime Sentience territory. Not sure why this isn't available, but it'll be okay. What do I want to do on this refinery world? Could do another commercial zone. But I could also, let's see. 4 gases, 3 crystals, 10 motes. I guess I'm doing okay as far as refinery stuff goes. So I guess just... you know what? Do a food processing facility. No. We'll do a commercial zone. I was gonna do food processing to kind of support the world, but nah, it's okay. Alright. We can finally do the arcology project. Let's start it. It's going to take 3,600 days, which is, what, 365? Like, almost 10 years to complete. It actually might be 10 years for Stellaris, because I don't know if Stellaris months
Research concluded.
go like normal months. Let's see. May has 31 days. No. Okay, so Stellaris months are not like normal. So I think there's only like 360 days in a year instead of 365.
Fleet enhancement supplied. Research concluded.
I do feel kind of disappointed in the fact that we still haven't gone to another war yet, just because I've just been building up here, doing research, all that sort of stuff. So I feel like on a viewing scale, that's kind of disappointing. But hopefully, you know what? Just to encourage myself to do something, I am going to
Construction project concluded.
declare war here. What's my little group here doing? 8.9k, we should be good. Alright, so to get myself to present a better experience, let's declare war to end threats of these things. I do need to go check on my transport fleet. They have 156 army strength. That is so bad. So very bad.
Research concluded.
Well, let the Clone Wars begin. And how's my little bureaucratic center doing? It's at 18. It's still working. I can finally upgrade my reassembled ship shelter. Also, I'm guessing that we've gone far enough, if I can talk, that I can effectively say that the Sentinel issue that we were having over on Oshamir is done. So I'm guessing before, like last time, or well, the second time that I lost Oshamir was just because it got invaded, and somehow through all of that, things got confused. But oh well. So that's going to be it here for today, folks. We're going to move against the Prime Sentients, probably take all of this territory. Doubt we'll be able to take the Yuzan system though, just because it's out of our territory and we can't go through the Mandalorian remnants to get there. But it's okay. We'll survive, I think. So thanks for watching, folks. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe, and I will see you all in the next episode.